Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before he got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Dart. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. Look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
That's caught. It's Watkins. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
2nd down, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Snags the quick throw. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dark. Makes a quick grab, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To throw, it's Milroe. It's caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Pressure is nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Using his legs, it's Miller. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this guy is off to a great start. There's a tackle for a loss. Already had a sack earlier in this game. We're just getting started here. Somebody's looking to be the player of the game.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Looking to pass. It's Milrow. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Using his legs, it's Bentley. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Watkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a 1st down.
And the Rebels pick up enough for a 1st down. With the catch, it's Prescorn.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. It's an option look. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a 1st down. And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Heading left after the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll try the right here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Milroe. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play action here on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Williams. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. 8th play on this drive. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Looking to throw it deep. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense is cut. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking for a gap. It's Bentley. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down after that running play. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize when any play call comes properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking downfield, it's dark. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Takes the handoff. It's Young. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The offense going with the hurry up. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He's past the 25. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. That run moves the ball across the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's third down for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Watkins. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. And this one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Quick throw to his receiver, who makes the grab. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. Alabama comes up the line quickly. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's got some open field ahead.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports